Well, first and foremost, we are blessed today because the weather forecast all week called for anything from hail, thunderstorms, pouring rain, tornadoes, and God certainly blessed and we were able to get the game in. A windy game today, but those are some of the things that make football interesting and fun. You have to work through some of the obstacles that present themselves, and sometimes field conditions and weather can be that. Outstanding attendance too. We had a junior prospect day for rising seniors. When we began that day 2 years ago, we had 12 young men show up. Today we had 250 individuals show for this junior prospect day, and that's a reflection of their feeling about Charleston Southern University and Charleston Southern Buccaneer football as well too. So it was a festive atmosphere. A good time was enjoyed by football alumni getting together for a reception held in their honor as well too. The game itself, number one thing you hope as a coach you come out healthy, and we were able to come out healthy from the spring game. A lot of key valuable individuals were not in the game today because of injuries they had sustained and surgeries they had had since the season concluded. Also, we have a number of new faces that will be coming in the fall, both community college young men and high school young men that are going to get a chance to show what they can do. For the young men that were in the program this spring, I couldn't be more pleased. We talk about tangible as well as intangible qualities and characteristics. Tangibly, we have good talent. We have young talent. Intangibly, we got a great group, a mature group, a group that everyone associated with CSU can be proud of off the field as well as on the field. Selfless individuals and true servant leaders that are developing in this group. So a finer bunch of young men and a better team morale we've never had. It's been outstanding. We have got to get better fundamentally in all three phases of the game. I thought our coaching staff has done a good job in developing these young men and bringing them from infancy to childhood development, so to speak, on the football field. And now next fall we got to grow up real quick as we will be playing some of the big boys early in our season as well too.
Talk a little bit about the, well, you said the three aspects of the game, about some key players and key performances in today's game.
Well, offensively, defensively, special teams, one of our philosophies is we don't need to do things different. We need to just keep getting better at who we are and what we do. And that was really our emphasis this spring as well, too. We felt good about our schemes. Individually, we had a lot of new faces that we needed to continue to improve. And I guess the guys that I would point out would be the ones that received the most improved awards. Offensively, at quarterback, Richard Mounds had a good spring. He will be number 2 finishing spring ball behind Malcolm Dixon. At wide receiver, Wes Murray, a walk-on young man from Orlando, Florida, got the most improved receiver award. But other individuals were standing out at wide receiver as well too, including Kirby Broom, who continues to build from the fall. Nathan Pereira had a very good spring. Chase Jones, a newcomer to our group until he got hurt, and is having a good spring as well too, but he'll be in good shape. Coming back to the offensive backfield, Teddy Allen, the freshman, has done an excellent job, as well as B.J. Hackworth and some others. Offensive line, Jeff Hartung got our most improved award, although other individuals such as Logan Mines, Gene Bazille, other individuals such as Nick Kemper really showed good improvement this spring as well too. And finally at tight end, Nathan Prater, a gray shirt freshman, came in and did a real good job this spring and received most improved. On the defensive side of the ball up front, Coral Joseph, redshirt freshman defensive lineman, really starting to come into his own and play as we thought he was capable of. Real pleased with his performance. Matt Woods, a redshirt senior, is continuing to improve, and as well too. Isaac Lawrence and James Smith did some real good things this spring, and I felt like Delvon King was playing his best football since he's been with us. At linebacker position, a newcomer, Michael Kokoloshek, got the most improved award and really starting to get the hang of things. But other linebackers played well too. Calvin Bryant's coming on, Brad Sweat, Gabe Middlebrook, along with Cornelius Sterling too. Those are some of the guys that stood out there. In the secondary, Jordan Fulford got the most improved award, and it was really close between he and Matt Hardy for that award. Chris Cousdale has probably never played better for us and fits well into our scheme. And DeMar's Freeman's made good improvement too. So overall, and Andy Brown had a good spring in kicking the ball. Those are some of the individuals that stood out for us.
How does this spring in particular and also the spring game, how does that help you prepare for the upcoming fall season?
Well, I think it it gives us a basis. It gives us a beginning. It's not a static adventure. It's a dynamic. We tell our young men it's not where you start, it's where you finish, and they showed improvement from the start of spring ball to the end. I thought our recall was good as far as assignments this spring. I thought our development was good. We're going to continue to need to add depth, as a Division I FCS program needs to do, and especially one that lost approximately 18 seniors from this past year. But I believe that our newcomers, like I said, it's going to be how fast we can grow up next fall that's really going to stand out. But everything that I could have hoped for spring, I feel like we got, and I feel like we're heading in the right direction.
All right, thanks.